I'm excited to share some more stories of bravery and moves that leaders, CEOs, and business owners are making right now. So it's a 1-minute story, one leader. And I'm excited to introduce Jim Arnold. He is the Chief Administrative Officer for Markel Specialty and somebody that I worked closely with for a variety of years. And so, Jim, I want to ask you the question, what is actually helping you be braver right now?
Hey, Nicole. Well, the first thing is to acknowledge that this is not an easy time to be brave, and you just start with that reality. But for me, with my team, the first thing I do is to tell folks to focus on the things that you have control over. There are a lot of things that you don't have control over, and I think we just need to acknowledge that. People asking, when will we get back to normal? When will we come back into the office? And the answer is, I just don't know. We just don't know. We just don't have control over that. But there are things within our control, things that we need to do on a day in and day out basis. And those are the things that we really should be focusing on. The second is to trust the process and to trust the data. It feels a little bit like a marathon. And in that sense, the starting line is way behind us. So the novelty of starting a race is over. The finish line is so far off, we can't see it. And from where we stand today, it's very difficult to assess how much further we've got to go and really how far we've come. And so you really need to focus on the process, to trust that if you do the things that you should be doing, if you're focusing on those metrics that you know drive your business all the time, even though you can't see the end, even though you can no longer see the start, trust that by focusing on the process, trust that by focusing on the data, you'll get to that end point, even though you can't see where it is today. And so we spend a lot of time focusing on those things.
That's awesome. So when you think about, what do you think about for you personally? When you think about whether it's mindsets, behaviors, or habits, think about something that you've really been leaning into over the last few weeks. What's coming up for you?
Structure. In this environment for me, and I think for a lot of people, it's easy to slip out of structure. Just the work from home environment, your PC is always there. The day, if you're not careful, the day can never start and can never stop. It's just kind of one amalgamation of life and home. So for me, maintaining the structure that I had in place beforehand has been really important. You get up and you do the same things that you did just as if you were going out the door to go to work, but we're sitting in front of the computer and going to work. The second thing is visibility. And visibility means something entirely different now than it did before. Visibility for me now is to reach out, and whether we're doing video or whether we're doing phone calls, but reach out and stay present to the people who are on the team. Not only those reporting directly into me, but I routinely go down 2 and 3 levels and just call folks, or just do a video chat with them. How are you doing? How's the family doing? But also, what's going on in the business? Are there things that are percolating, things that you're concerned about? But maintaining visibility in this new environment, in this new way.
Oh, I love that. Structure and visibility is so important. And I think it's easy for us sometimes to forget about the importance of that. And so reaching out and connecting is really powerful as well. So I appreciate you sharing that. And I think, I know bravery takes practice, but I do believe that bravery plus leadership creates a competitive advantage. And so brave moves like those that you're making, Jim, really give others permission to do the same during a time where we can sometimes be paralyzed by fear or just fear of the unknown, right? And remembering, to your point, what we can control during times like this as well. So thank you so much for sharing that.
Happy to do it.